What is going on with you?
I'm sorry.
Is this about how you screwed things up with Jordan?
Acute observation.
Chris, come on, you messed things up, sure, but this has to end. I mean, locking yourself up in a room for 2 days isn't gonna change the fact that you told Jordan you loved her after a week and a half of flirting. I mean, stop feeling bad for yourself.
I don't feel bad for myself. I feel bad for her. I'm worried about what I did to her. I mean, it's not fair that she has to suffer and be made fun of just because of some stupid mistake I made trying to figure out what a relationship is.
Have you never been in one before?
No.
Okay. Well, when you're in a relationship, you care about the other person a lot. A lot more than you care about yourself most of the time. So, Jordan's life doesn't suck because other people are making fun of her. It sucks because you've completely detached yourself from her. I mean, she cares about you a lot, and you're being a complete fool by separating yourself from her. I mean, all she wants is to see you again. And all that I want is for us to finish this project, so please go resolve it.
You realize that discredits your entire speech, right? But somehow it still makes me feel better. Hey, Jordan. Can we talk? I probably know the answer to this, but I feel like I should ask anyway. How are you doing?
Not great. I mean, the whole school knows my name and not for the reasons I wanted.
Yeah, I really screwed up, and I'm sorry you had to bear some of the consequences.
Well, now we have more than one thing in common.
Jordan, I admire your positivity, but you have the right to be mad at me. I almost want you to be.
Chris, we're at a really weird point in this whole thing, and I don't think you're really going to understand it until later. Just know that I don't want to be mad at you. I'm fine where I am.
What won't I understand?
You have an experiment to finish, so please, just go take care of that. We can talk later.
I'm really confused, but if you want me to leave, I can go.
It's for the best.
I got the test subjects, so are you finally gonna tell me what your experiment's about?
Okay. Have you ever been to those high school assemblies where the principal spends like 30 minutes repeating the same message over and over again until everyone is just dying to get out of there? Mm-hmm. Well, I want to investigate the difference between effective repetition and clear one-time statements related to emotion. I got you a script right here. All you have to do is follow along. Sound good?
Sure.
Hi, Elijah. Please, have a seat. Now, Elijah, this might come as a shock to you. You're probably not expecting this, but I want you to know that I want to be your friend. You have many favorable characteristics. You can play the guitar. You have a decent sense of humor. You even own your own car. There's something special about you that makes me want to be your friend. Do you get me? Me and you are going to be friends. Myself and you will become the best of friends. Friended, myself, you, and me will become friends.
Elijah, you're my friend.
What in the name of God is going on?
All right, Elijah, you're free to go. Just make sure you tally off which one of us you think would be a better friend, okay? This is a terrible experiment.
Well, let's just roll with it. I mean, we don't really have time to change it anyway. Plus, I think it'll be fine with some tweaks.
You want to know something? I really love you. As like a friend. I know that's a little forward, but I love you as a friend. I love you.
You're cool, I guess.
Dude, from the moment you walked in this room, I could like feel our auras like resonating, bro, and I knew that we were destined to be friends together. It's crazy. Wait, are you a Pisces?
Be my friend.
Hey, you know what's pretty cool? Biology. You know what else is pretty cool? You. You're pretty cool.
I think that's the last one.
Thank God. Well, I am going to pack up, head out so I can write my paper and submit it by tonight.
Chris?
Yeah.
It's just really nice to have you back with us.
Thanks. You ready to be done with this god-awful experiment?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Chris, are you good to present right now?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action.
So, Jordan, Zeke, Katie, and I were tasked with creating an experiment about the human need to be needed. And like many other school projects, I immediately detached myself from this exercise. But after helping my friends with their experiments, I started to realize how each of them had woven its way into my life. That's when I started to live by this strange prompt that humans need to be needed. It made my life simpler for a while, but it also taught me to selfishly seek others' approval. Because of this, I made an absolutely terrible decision. And I'm sorry that it happened, but it led me to an important and somewhat paradoxical realization that life is too complex to be boiled down to just a single phrase. I found that the best things in life can't be expressed by just a few words. Rather, they come from repetition. They come from constant reminders of genuine affection, no matter how exhaustive or expensive or stupid they may seem. My experiment demonstrated the importance of repetition in establishing affection. While Katie would provide brief moments of affection in our test subjects, I would continuously remind them of my seemingly genuine interest in them. And although it didn't exactly go as planned, it still established what I sought out to prove, that true love comes from repetition.
Thank you, Chris. That was beautiful. Are you guys ready to present?
Yeah.
Chris, actually, I'd like you to stay up here.
Classmates, you know how sometimes things work out just like they would in movies? And then those movies or shows try to be self-aware or something by acknowledging the absurdity of what is going on. Well, this feels exactly like one of those moments because my life has taken a number of unexpected turns in the last few weeks. About a fortnight ago, our professor...
Fortnite.
Yeah, that. Anyways, about 2 weeks ago, our professor approached me to say that she had nominated me for a prestigious research fellowship, one that involves a hefty grant and an extraordinary internship with Google. And I was ecstatic at first, but then I learned that the application process requires prior research experience, which I was entirely lacking. So with Victoria's help and the very generous volunteer work of Zeke and Katie, I decided to put together a project that could give me this needed quality. And that project was creating a psychological profile for Chris. Using the guise that all four of us up here had been nominated for that fellowship, we were able to set up a number of experiments to develop our perceptions of this very mysterious person. But throughout the process of these experiments, I fell in love with him. And now we're at this incredibly strange crossroads, with him having openly proclaimed his love for me not 2 weeks into our relationship, and me having had ulterior motives for every single conversation we've ever had. But Chris, all I really care about now is us. And whether or not you can forgive me for what I've done. Could you ever find it in yourself to do so?
You psychologically profiled me, and now you're telling the whole class? That is so cool! No one's ever done that to me before. How could I be mad? I mean, if you still like me, and I sure as hell like you, yeah, of course I'll forgive you.
Apportioned like madness in season, bracing all like a breaking of reason, with every night lost and every day torn, the drama feeling calmer, so calmer in the storm. Speakers are crying like a forest in the rain. I was so alone with my thoughts and my pain, and like a mouth on a wide night. I'll never be free.